You ever notice how some people are at their most destructive when things are actually going well? Like everything's calm, the relationship is solid, and then out of nowhere they pick a fight about absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been that person. You're sitting there on a Sunday morning, coffee's good, she's smiling at you, and there's this weird tightness in your chest, like something bad is coming,
Mm-hmm.
even though nothing bad is happening.
That's the shoe. That's the other shoe you're waiting to drop. And what's heartbreaking is when it doesn't drop on its own, we drop it ourselves.
That's, yeah, that's painfully accurate.
And I think people hear self-sabotage and they picture this dramatic thing, like cheating or blowing up your entire life. But most of the time, it's quiet. It's pulling away emotionally. It's going cold for no reason. It's starting an argument about the dishes when really you're terrified that this person is going to leave you.
Right. Because in your head, if you start the fire, at least you controlled when the house burned down.
Exactly. It's about control, because if you grew up in chaos, if love always came with conditions attached, or if the calm before the storm was a literal pattern in your childhood, then peace doesn't feel peaceful. Peace feels suspicious.
That's heavy. Because I think a lot of guys especially won't even recognize that feeling. They'll just say, I got bored, or I needed space. But what they really mean is, I didn't know how to sit in something good without waiting for it to be taken from me.
Yes, and here's what I really want people to understand. This is not a flaw. This is an adaptation. Your nervous system learned that good things don't last, so it's trying to protect you. It keeps you ready, always scanning, always bracing for impact.
Mm-hmm.
But the cost of that is that you never actually land in the relationship. You're always hovering above it, 1 foot in, 1 foot toward the door. And your partner, they feel that.
Oh, they feel it. They might not have the language for it, but they feel the distance. And then they start wondering, what did I do wrong? Which is its own kind of heartbreak.
Right. And then you've got two people hurting and neither one of them did anything wrong. One person is running from love because it feels unsafe, and the other person is reaching for them wondering why they're not enough.
So what do you do? Like, practically, when you're sitting in that moment and everything is genuinely fine, but your body is screaming that something terrible is about to happen.
First, and this sounds simple, but I promise it's not, you name it. You say out loud if you have to, I am safe right now. Nothing is wrong right now, because your body doesn't know the difference between a real threat and a memory of a threat. You have to teach it.
That's almost like reparenting yourself in that moment.
That is exactly what it is. And the second thing is you tell your partner, not in a crisis moment, in a calm one. You say, hey, sometimes when things are really good between us, I get scared. It's not about you, it's an old wound, and I'm working on it.
Ha! I mean, that takes a level of vulnerability that most people, myself included, would rather just avoid entirely.
I know, but here's the thing. Vulnerability is not the opposite of strength. Vulnerability is what makes love survivable. You cannot be truly held by someone who doesn't know where you're fragile.
Say that again.
You cannot be truly held by someone who doesn't know where you're fragile.
Huh. Yeah, that's gonna sit with me for a while.
And look, I'm not saying this is easy. Rewiring years of survival patterns is not a weekend project. But every single time you choose to stay instead of run, every time you let a good moment just be good without interrogating it, you're building a new blueprint. You're teaching yourself that love doesn't have to come with a countdown timer.
That love isn't just the space between disasters.
Subtly, yes, that love can just be Tuesday morning, coffee, quiet, and that's enough. That's actually the whole thing.
I think the people who need to hear this most are the ones who are in a good relationship right now and still can't figure out why they feel so anxious. Like everything they asked for is right in front of them, and they're still looking for the exit.
And I'd say to that person, the exit you're looking for is not a door, it's a trap door, and it leads you right back down to the same loneliness you were trying to escape. Stay in the room, stay in the good, It won't always feel comfortable, but I promise you, it will start to feel like home.
Stay in the room.
Stay in the room.
If this hit you the way it just hit me, you know what to do. Send it to someone who needs to hear it.
And be gentle with yourself today. I mean that, seriously.